There we go. Yeah. What?
Welcome back to Bella Boys Podcast. This is episode 8. As always, I'm AJ.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ben.
Whoa.
Why does everyone do that? Everyone does that. They
Yeah.
try to introduce themselves before we get to introduce them.
Redo it.
No.
That's not on you. That's just a people thing, I think.
Yeah. Well, today we have a special guest, Ben O. He's a TikTok influencer. I'm just kidding, though. He's our motherfucking friend from fucking, middle school? I didn't really know you in middle school.
Nah, we met in like fucking sophomore year, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, us and Ben go way back. Kind of way back.
Oh, because you were at, MCM?
Oh, well, I didn't know Ben at the time.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
By way back, I meant high school.
Oh.
Well, I met you in middle school.
Yeah.
I met Ben in high school.
Yeah, I met Ben in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't know Ben in middle school, even though we all went to the same middle school.
How did you meet Ben?
Dude, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember.
I think it was Gene's house.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like it was fucking Burger King.
What the fuck?
What?
You were just randomly in my car when we were going to Burger King?
Nah. Like, that's the first time I actually talked to you.
Oh, when you went in my car to get Burger King?
Yeah, deadass.
I was just like, who's this motherfucker? Let's just go get Burger King?
Yeah, all I remember was Aaron was like, yo, let's fucking, we're gonna grab food or some shit like that, right?
Okay.
I just hop in your car. I don't even know you, bro.
Bro, that was fucking junior year then.
It might have been junior.
It's
bro.
probably junior year then. Wait.
Wow, look at me mediating friendships.
No, but Ben's one of the boys. He's in the squad.
You know how
Yeah.
I met Ben?
How did you meet Ben?
Funny story. So, me and Ben went to the same after school, right? Or no, we went to the same SAT prep boot camp shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this motherfucker's funny.
Okay.
That's because of a funny ass motherfucker. But I've never seen him on campus. I've never seen this guy on campus. So I was like, Ben, like, where are you at school, bro? Like, who do you hang out with? And then he named, I'm not gonna say names, but the wackest people. And I was like, why the fuck you hanging out with them, bro? Just come with us. Like, all right, bro. And then the next day comes with the squad.
Wow.
He said, fuck my old friends.
Yo, low key, I remember one time on campus, I ran into him. He was like, yo, bro, where you at? I was like, shit, dude.
Ben was a funny. Yeah, he's still funny, kinda.
Yeah,
But
he's funny he's a fucking...
Different side.
it's a different kind of funny now because Ben's just stupid.
Yeah, Ben.
Hey, yo.
You know, this man's gotten arrested, bro.
Oh shit, we're gonna put that on the internet.
Hey, that's public record, bro.
That's true, it is public record.
We have to go into that, but
Ben punched a cop
Yo.
for enjoyment. He just wanted to.
this small little Asian kid just fucked a cop, bro.
Ben, I'm curious. How big was he?
I don't remember because I blacked out, right? But people said he was like 6'2".
Damn.
Wow. Hey, shout out to you, bro.
Not shout out to him because he got fucked up.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
seeing pictures after that whole incident. Bro had his whole face scratched up, bro.
Dude, he fucking threw me to the ground. He grabbed the baton and was like smacking my legs, dude.
This motherfucker sent a picture the next day, like a Snapchat, and it was just fuck. And then this dude, he had like scratches like all over his face. I was like, dude, what the fuck happened?
Damn, bro. You had police brutality.
Yeah, you've experienced that shit, bro.
But anyways, yeah. So we have a guest today on the podcast. You guys have been requesting a guest, so we brought one on.
They've been requesting a girl, but
I mean, Ben can be a girl.
okay. Benjalina.
Benjalina, Brittany. I don't know. So, me and Aaron went to school in California, like college. We went to college in California. He went to Berkeley. I went to UCSD. You went to fucking buttfuck nowhere, Indiana, Purdue.
Yes,
Yup.
sir.
I don't know why you did that. I mean, I can see why, because it was a good engineering school. Right?
Yeah, that's all it has going for it.
Okay, but like, what was your experience? Because you grew up in California. Like, how was it different? Like, being in Indiana for 4 to 5 years, 4.5 years.
You really said 4.5, bro.
Yeah.
Most people are expecting 4.
Yeah.
You said 4.5. Nah, it was a solid 5, by the way.
Okay. I mean, he's an engineer.
Yo.
He was electrical engineering. That's just hard. I can.
It's not even because he was an electrical engineer. It's because the motherfucker switched majors.
How was college in Indiana?
Right off the bat, motherfuckers are tall, dude. I remember. No, straight up.
What the fuck?
No.
Yo, tell on. Yo, fuck this guy.
What?
No. Here in SoCal, people are fucking short. Like, I remember walking down the halls and shit, and I could not see above me, dude. I'm like short 5'6" or some shit, but like,
It's just most people think like, oh wow, campus is nice.
Or like cultural, like there's a lot of white people. It's just motherfuckers are tall.
dude, it was a fucking culture shock though.
Was it?
Being tall.
I mean, I didn't feel too out of place because there were a lot of Asians on campus, but I tended to like gravitate towards those groups.
I see. So even though you were surrounded by like other ethnicities and stuff, you still ended up going back to your roots, kind of.
Pretty much. Like, I do have white friends, but like typically most of my friends would be Asian.
I think the bigger thing with like a predominantly white campus, like if it's a big school, you still have your crowd of
Yeah.
Asian people. Versus if you're at a predominantly white, smaller school, it's harder to find that crowd.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
That's true, I guess. I guess it's easier to hide, like not hide, but it's easier to find your group of people in a smaller school for bigger school.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, speaking of college, Ben, you are one of the few engineering majors in our friend group. I dare say the only one because David's his business, basically.
David's this fake fucking engineering.
Imaginary engineering.
Me and David had the same major, basically.
I used to give so much shit to David when we were in college. I'd just be like, dude, we're both humanities majors, man. Let's go.
Yeah, but you're motherfucking electrical engineering major. I can't even wrap my head around that shit. But like,
Don't worry, it's not that hard. If I could pass it, you could pass it, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't think I can.
I don't know, man. I believe it. Anyways, okay. Going back to that, like you were an engineering major in college, right?
Yeah.
And electrical engineering at that. What was your college experience like being an electrical engineering major? Like, did you get to have as much fun as you wanted to, or were there nights where you wanted to go out, but you felt that you couldn't because you had to fucking study or something?
I mean, electrical engineering is a pretty damn hard major.
Right.
So like I was stuck in my room for a decent amount of time having to pull all-nighters
Okay.
like every once in a while just because like there was an assignment due or like deadlines. But I would always see people in other majors going out and having fun while I'm like crammed in my room.
But did you feel like you lived like your college experience like you wanted it to? You know what I mean?
Not exactly, because I'd see a lot of other people having fun and like I would not be able to go out as much as I would like to.
Damn, that's tough.
So the main takeaway is like as an engineering major, you can't live the college experience like the other majors.
You can, but like it depends on your work ethic. If you make enough time to like,
That's true. You're lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't buy that shit because Ben was just lazy.
Yeah, this motherfucker would be on his phone for 15 hours a day, bro.
Bro, I have fucking CS friends I went out with in college. Like we go out every time I go out.
Yeah.
And they're CS.
Yeah. I know some crazy motherfucking CS majors. They're crazy. Like they go wild.
Yeah.
But they're CS. They get their shit done.
yeah, that's true.
So you would say it's more of like how willing are you to like set aside time
Exactly.
to get your shit done?
Because like for my style, I would typically need a few hours just to like chill, do my own thing before I start going out or I do work.
So you just be on your phone.
Alright,
Playing PUBG on his phone for 3 hours, and then he's like, I gotta study. You could have studied and then gone out after you fucking
No,
dumbass.
exactly. But like, I'm a lazy motherfucker.
That makes sense though, because like, you know, I mean, I guess like, you know, if you're a business major, like you have more free time
Yeah,
than
yeah.
fucking engineering for sure. But the main takeaway is, yeah, like if you were able to have that work ethic, you could have worked hard, play hard, basically.
100%.
But you were just not in the.
Yeah, I was not in the grind set.
You were in the sleep hard, work medium, play sometimes. But you still graduated as an engineer, you know. But it's better than it.
It
It's a
gives
STEM.
more job prospects for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a STEM field, and I feel like
Yeah,
What was your first major?
it was computer engineering.
Computer engineering.
Yeah.
Why did you switch from computer engineering to electrical engineering?
So I pictured myself working in front of a computer for like the rest of my life. And I was thinking
Shit.
Damn. You were
that would
okay?
not be fun.
You were
No.
okay with like you
Yeah.
you thought in your head, like if you were a computer engineer, you would sit 40 hours a week in front of
Yeah,
a computer.
exactly.
Why is he describing my life?
That's tough. So you
tough.
didn't want to be sitting that long.
Yeah, like I typically like more hands-on things. And like through this major, I found that.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Could have been a lumberjack
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a construction worker,
I mean, that would have been lit,
Should've been
bro.
a
But they don't get paid as much, dude.
but they have a job.
You motherfucker.
Should have been a blacksmith.
All right.
A glass blower.
You could just work in the factory.
Making 3 cents a day. Could have mowed people's lawns.
Did your parents ever force you into engineering, or was that your choice yourself?
I'd say like I felt like I owed my parents something because they have raised me and taken all this time, that like I should choose a major within what they want. If you get what I'm saying. Like they want me to have a stable income. They want me to like choose a safe route. So I guess I chose one of the majors in that field in order for them to be happy.
Damn.
I mean, I agree though.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
But mine was more like school.
Like what school to get into?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So like because we went to Chapman for that year, were they okay with Chapman at the time? No? Really?
It was more
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. If your parents didn't have a say in what major you wanted, what would you have chosen?
That's
Good
a
question.
Good question, man. And you go first.
My parents did not have a say in what I majored in. So
I mean, if you didn't have that burden.
I didn't have a burden. I knew I was going to get a fucking job.
Okay.
I literally did not have the burden.
Like for me, like, my mom wanted me to be in STEM. I wasn't really in STEM, but she would always like put it in the back of my head. But it wasn't like, she didn't get mad at me for being in like psych or whatever, If you had a free choice to do whatever you wanted, what would you have majored in?
I'd say psych is a really interesting major, though. Like, I watch Jordan Peterson. You do too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but psych majors don't make money.
yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's the only issue. But like,
So
it's interesting as hell.
what would you have taken though, like for yourself?
I would have maybe gone with psych, man.
Really?
Yeah, like
Interesting.
since Mr. Hart's class in high school.
Damn, he threw it back to AP Psych.
No, dead ass though. Like that subject is interesting. Just the way the mind works.
Interesting. But you felt the pressure from your parents to like be in a stable job?
Yeah, bro. If I chose psych, they would whoop my ass or some shit, bro.
That's true. This motherfucker's out here's like, I just like that mind. Get the fuck out of here. Damn, that's crazy. But do you regret being in engineering?
I don't regret it because there's a lot of interesting things you could do with it, but at the same time, it's a bitch.
Oh, I see. It's not your passion.
Yeah, it's not a passion, but it's something interesting.
I mean, that's like most jobs. I feel like it's not your passion,
Yeah,
I mean, you're lucky if you find the passion and you work and you make good money. That's like you found the lottery ticket, basically.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have that. Great.
Ben, if you could have gone back, during your college experience, like what would you change?
I would change my fucking school, dude.
Where would you have gone?
I mean, any UC, ideally like UCLA, UC Berkeley, one of those schools.
Why?
Just the cultural aspect, as well as Raven, bro.
This motherfucker.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. All right, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, pick your college by what raves are near you.
No. That's why I said cultural aspect the first time.
Okay, so you do admit that like that the predominantly white background of Purdue had an impact on you.
It somewhat did. Yeah. I'd say so.
Motherfucker contradicting you.
No.
It wasn't that bad. Like I had my crew. Yeah. And I was like,
No.
nah, fuck that. I'm going to UCLA.
Yeah, what the
Just the fact that you can't travel outside. Do you want to travel in Purdue? Like the only
that's what you
place.
meant.
Oh, like
I-
locally.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant like COVID or some
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Like,
no. So like the only place we could go to was like Chicago or Indy. But like those are like the biggest cities around and there's not much to do. There's a big Chinatown, but like you don't interact with anybody like in those cities.
okay, so you would have preferred a UC, like UCLA or Berkeley, for the aspect of like culture, but also like you have readily available like things to do around you.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Okay. So by saying that, you're saying that Purdue, like you didn't have things around you that you wanted to do, meaning that it was probably boring, and like culturally it just wasn't your taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Did you not get into any UCs or anything like that?
I mean,
Oh,
I
you
did. Yeah. But my parents strongly suggested that I went to Purdue.
Damn.
Just because of the school. Like, I mean, at the same time, I kind of did want to see what it was like living outside of California because I never have.
Yeah, but you could have gone to like New York,
Yeah, exactly.
Seattle,
Exactly.
fucking Chicago, but Indiana.
Come
I mean,
on.
not Indiana. What city is Purdue in?
No, yeah,
It's in the state of Indiana.
No, I know,
Indiana,
but
West
what's
Lafayette.
West Lafayette? Like, come on, dude. What is that, dude? I never heard of that until I fucking like had to ship out his birthday gift, bro. Told me his address like something's in West Lafayette. I'm like, what the? Where the fuck is that, dude?
It's like Lafayette Park in LA. Like, I don't even know where Indiana is, like in terms of like geographical location.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't either. Yeah, I know it's mid north something. It's mid, right? It's mid. What?
Yeah,
No, it's not Midwest. It's just mid.
I mean, it's
Yo.
mid.
It's mid north, no?
Yeah. It's like below Michigan and to the right of Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, I barely know where Michigan is.
Okay.
That brings me to an interesting fact, though. I feel like most Californians don't really know U.S. geography like that.
Oh no, we fucking don't know shit. It's literally like we know West Coast, like what is it? Like Oregon, Washington,
Arizona,
Nevada.
Yeah.
And then there's just like
Empty space.
there's like fucking
yeah.
30 states in the middle. And then you got the East Coast of like New York.
No,
like,
but even like East Coast, I only know like New York, bro. Like I don't know, like I know about like Pennsylvania and shit, but I don't know where the fuck that is.
I'm just like 3 hours ahead.
yeah.
East Coast.
But I heard that's a very Californian thing from people like out of state and like that I've met. When I tell them like, dude, I don't fucking know where like Kansas is. Like they're like, that's such a California thing.
Whoa. Yeah. It's because y'all motherfuckers have nothing else to do, so you look at the
I know.
map.
Yeah, you literally for like you're on the shitter, you're fucking looking at a map, bro. We're looking at our phones. Fuck you guys.
Of all of our squad, you had one of, if not the most strictest parents growing up.
Oh, dude, holy shit.
Like your parents are crazy. Like you're 23 years old, your dad's making you read a book.
Ben has such strict parents where like it gives me stress as a friend.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean you can't go out? It's like 6 p.m.
Yeah, his fool would always hit me up, and I'll go like, "Ah, shit, I gotta ask my parents, dude."
Yeah, bro. I'm like, dude, it's like daylight outside, bro. Like, what do you mean you can't go get dinner? Like, that makes no sense.
So like with your strict parents, like, do you think it helped you, or do you think it was like
Hell no. Oh, hell no, dude. Yo, you see me in fucking Purdue? The reason why I got into so much shit was because of my parents. I attribute part
Okay,
of
don't
that.
blame them. You were
No,
you were
no.
not a good high school student
I
either,
was-
motherfucker.
Okay, yeah. I take the blame, but I'd say that growing up with strict parents, you would want to rebel.
I see. So you're one of, yeah, I can see that because there's definitely like that stereotype of like the strict parents at home in high school. When they go to college, they go fucking crazy.
Yeah. I fall into that stereotype, man.
No. You break that stereotype hard
Yeah.
because you were like fucking around in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
Like this motherfucker, like we had English class together. What was it? Fucking English 10 honors or some shit. Fucking sophomore year. You know, I'm just an average student, you know, like if the teacher tells me to do something, I'll fucking do it. Like she's like, it's fucking reading time. All right, I guess I got to read my book, right? This motherfucker sat across from me, like directly across from me. I would literally make eye contact with this fool every fucking day. I didn't even know him, bro. I was just looking at him. You know, I'm looking up and I see him. Every single, like, I'm not over exaggerating when I say this. Like every single day, besides maybe the first day of class, this motherfucker was knocked out. Like cold. And it got to the point where like the teacher caught on and she'd start making jokes like in between class. Like when Ben was sleeping like this, she'd be like, should I spray water on his face? Or like, should I go make him run a lap? And we all like laugh, but he's still like, like, dude, this guy's a motherfucking dumbass.
Bro, and fucking levering, bro. This motherfucker would walk, you would sit in the back and you would knock the fuck out. He would walk up to him and you had that little long ass ruler.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd be like, what the fuck, man?
Yo, do you not remember I got kicked out of that class?
Yeah.
Yeah. That fool sent me outside because I was sleeping so much in his class, dude.
Ben, you were not a good high school student.
Definitely not.
Maybe not a good college student. I don't know.
Yo, I didn't sleep in college. I just didn't show up.
That's even worse. At least go to class and sleep so you can like maybe absorb some knowledge.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you really absorb knowledge while you're sleeping, bro?
it's better than not showing up. You have a 0% chance.
Yeah, maybe it's one is better than zero for sure. Like,
You know what? Fuck that. I get why your parents are strict, bro. Makes
Yeah.
sense. You know what? I think their problem is they should have been more strict. They should have tied you down and made you read books.
Oh, fuck.
wait, were your parents like strict on your brothers too?
Yeah.
Oh, so everyone.
Not Sean.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
fucking Sean has his shit together, bro.
Yeah, not. But like David, my brother didn't have the greatest grades in
Okay.
college, UCSB, but like so they forced him to go to the army.
Oh, I see. That's kind of fucked, but
Nah, I think Ben could
I
use some time in the army.
that's true. Send him to the was that 2-year Korean shit? The
That's just the army.
I have a deeper question. You can say like your brothers are successful.
Yeah.
Would you say you feel pressure from your siblings that they're successful for you to become successful as well?
I'd say not as much because my brothers are successful. Like I don't have to fulfill my parents' goals as much.
So you're basically slacking off because your brothers are picking up the work, bro.
No, this is something I came to like a realization recently, and
Okay.
I should definitely fix it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd say that's fucking true.
So you don't feel the pressure because your brothers are so successful.
Yeah.
I see. I mean, I can see that, you know, like if you don't have that pressure to like push you, you know, that I feel like, you know, you need that to get anywhere really.
Yeah, that's true. But like, if your parents are only relying on you, you're definitely gonna get somewhere.
That's facts, actually. Yeah. That's why all those people who are successful, like they grew up like in the fucking hood and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Well, not all. I mean, not all. Not that.
Jeff Bezos?
Yeah.
Hood, Compton.
Bill Gates, Compton.
Elon Musk? Stockton.
But you know what I mean? Like they
AJ Roll 2022. All successful people grew up in the hood.
You have a question for us, man?
Dude, I'm bad at this.
Socializing?
Yeah.
Talking to another human being.
Are all engineering majors just bots?
Oh, that reminds me of a question. Do you think the stereotype is true where like engineers are like antisocial?
I mean, I don't have personal experience in engineering, but I would say for the most part, like low key, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Low key, like engineering majors, I get it. Y'all can like study and shit. y'all cannot talk for your life though.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why isn't there a thing like Google has all those like behavioral interviews because they don't want the bots in their fucking company, like basically, you know what I mean? I don't know much about Google interviews.
I don't know.
I guess if you can't like interact or like speak your thoughts clearly, that's a red flag. Because if they need something to be done in their team and like they're not communicating, that's yeah.
I mean, I think we have a prime example of a.
All right.
Man, come on, bro.
Dude, Ben was like trying to explain shit to me the other day.
Yo, yeah.
And this motherfucker was just not making any sense. I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
It's like
bro?
when we played poker, and then we were trying to figure out the rate.
Oh my god, dude, yeah. That was actually fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
that is a stereotypical engineer. We were just playing poker, okay? We're all playing poker online during COVID. You know, we can't like hang out or anything. So we're all hanging out virtually. And then there's this thing called the rake, which takes like your money away. So then, you know, we were just trying to figure out like how to get our money back. And then Ben's like, okay, so I think if we do this plus this divided by this and then take the fucking square root of fucking like E or some fucking bullshit. And I was like, dude, just subtract the fucking number from the thing. Like, it doesn't have to be that complicated, bro.
Okay, don't give yourself too much credit. It still took us 40 minutes for you to say that.
All right. I'm not good at math, but like,
It took all of us 40 minutes to fucking figure that out. That's an
true.
L for the squad,
Yeah.
but an extra L for Ben.
Yeah.
Just because he was like, divided by 2 times the ratio of pi. Like,
Dude, I still think it works, bro.
this motherfucker. Like, he's still going at it, bro. He's still going at it.
He's like, let's really dissect this. Like, how do we get to the bottom of the fucking?
I think moral of the story, if you're an engineering major, go take a public speaking class.
They should make all engineering majors do like some sort of like sociology minor. Or some
Dude, honestly,
bullshit.
I think it should be a prereq to take like one communications or like public speaking class for engineering majors.
Dude, that would for sure help them, dude. Like,
Or maybe they don't require that because they'd be too powerful.
that's
Like if
true.
engineering majors knew how to talk, it'd be game over for the world.
That's Elon Musk, dude.
That motherfucker, no,
that
guy's
he's
weird.
No.
He still can't talk, but he can talk more than the rest of the engineers.
He's still weird though.
He's
like,
100% weird.
I don't think he's a good example.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of being
I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I buy that.
I think all engineers are like Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is the higher end of.
Yeah, he's
being
just the upper
sociable.
echelon of engineers.
Yeah.
He's just the one who made it.
Yeah.
But just think about all the people who didn't make it.
Bots.
I will say though, like just from my personal experience, engineering majors are like fucking funny.
They are funny. I think they're trolls.
Yeah, they have no filter.
Yeah.
Like anytime you talk to like a business major, it almost feels fake.
Yeah, they're like politicians.
Yeah, you put it on a front.
Yeah.
But engineering majors, they're like brain to mouth, like connection.
Yeah.
Zero. Nada. It's just
they're
speaking the truth.
They're like, yeah, I jacked off.
Yeah. Yeah, I watch hentai. What about it?
How does it feel working from home while your other friends are working in-person jobs?
I think initially I was kind of happy. I was like, huh, these motherfuckers have to go in person. Like, I had to stay home all day,
Yeah.
you know. But after a while, I'm like, damn, like these motherfuckers get to see other humans.
Not over a computer screen.
Yeah, no. I'm literally staring at a screen all day. I mean, I guess if I were to go in person, I'd still be doing that, but I still get human interaction, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm a little jealous there.
Right.
But other than that, I guess I'm like bored too. When I'm home alone, it gets kind of boring.
Yeah. I think it depends on like how sociable as a person you are.
That's true. If you enjoy that alone time, nah, but actually I would argue that like even if you like being alone, working from home is like a different beast.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Cause it's like, well, I mean, I'm still introverted.
Right.
Well, I'm like 50-50, so I can't really call myself introverted. But I think if you're an introvert, like no one goes to work and thinks like, fuck, like I gotta talk to people. It's just work, you know, you're gonna work.
Ben's like,
No, I
It's like fuck people. Yeah, like even like if you're an introvert, like work is work, you know, you're going to do your job and like people are just there. Like in addition to that, they're on the side.
yeah.
So I don't like, to my knowledge, I don't think introverts have like that big of a problem interacting with people at work. So like when you're home, like I can see how it may seem like, you know, paradise for an introvert, but you do it long enough, like it gets fucking boring, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like going back home for COVID. You know, in the beginning, it's like it isn't that bad. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just home, like doing whatever, like shooting my shits. It's just whatever, right? But then you do it long enough, and you're like, wow, like I really crave human interaction.
Yeah.
It's very similar to that. Well, I guess it is that because we work from home right now because of COVID.
Yeah.
So it is that.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's. I wouldn't say as extreme as this, but like it's kind of like being in like a jail cell. Like you're just
All right, dude.
I don't know about that extreme. No, not like a jail cell, but like I don't know. I think we all like talking to, even as introverted as you are, you have to talk to someone.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just how we are.
But I mean, that's what friends are for.
That's true, but you're not seeing your friends every day
Yeah.
unless you live with them. But like, you know, for the normal person who lives in their own home, like single by themselves, like if they're working from home, I can see how fucking crazy that would be. I mean, there's definitely too much social interaction though. There's definitely times where like if I'm at work, right? Like cuz I work in a hospital, so like I'm surrounded by people all the time. When I go on break, I literally like will just sit in my car alone cuz it's too much social interaction. But that's just me. I know some people love talking all the time, but like for me, I like want to chill out.
Yeah, but that's easier to do if you work in person.
Yeah.
At least you have the option to like sit alone.
Yeah.
But it's not like if you work from home, you have the option to like fucking mingle for like 15 minutes and then go back.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like, well, unless you have friends that work from home with you.
Right. You know what they should just have is like a group of people working from home in one. Never mind, that's just working in person. Never mind. Stupid.
It's all right though, because the pro of working from home is that like when you're working a 9 to 5 office job, because I have worked in person before, like you're not working those whole hours. There's definitely, you know, unless of course you have a deadline or like a really busy day, you may be working all those hours, but there's some downtime where you're not really doing anything, but you have to pretend to work.
Yeah.
Work from home, like that time you pretend to work, you don't have to work.
Right.
Like you can actually just go on YouTube or like whatever and just do whatever. That's the one pro of working from home.
That's true. I went golfing recently, like on like a Thursday, like 2-3 weeks ago, and the guys that I was playing with, they were like, "Yeah, we're technically working, but they're not. They're golfing. Like, you know, like they just have to reply to things every now and then."
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever traveled while working remotely?
No,
No?
I wish.
I mean, don't you say your coworkers? Some of them do that shit, like they're snowboarding or some shit.
Yeah, that's true. I do have coworkers. They may be watching this. I don't know. Okay, well, one specifically went to like New York for I don't know how many months, X amount of months, but she was just there like bulling
Damn.
in New York while working a job in LA. I was like, dude, that's dope.
That sounds actually kind of lit.
Yeah. But that's only like things working from home can give you.
Yeah. I think it depends on like how many of your friends are working from home and like you can collaborate with them.
That's
to like
true.
link up your schedule.
That's facts. I feel like if all of us were working from home, we would not be here right now.
No.
Yeah. The shitty thing is it's just me working from home.
Yeah.
And like I can be anywhere, but you guys can't. And I'm not gonna go alone.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
Like I could be in Cabo right now, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go alone. So
Yeah.
fuck you guys. It's all on you.
Whoa. I work in person. Ben doesn't have a job.
all right.
David's in school. Gene's a fucking stupid ass working too hard for some bullshit. Eric's just stupid. So like, but yeah, I think, you know, there's definitely pros and cons for in person and work from home. The best would be like a hybrid.
That's what my company is doing. That's what most tech companies are moving in that direction, where it's like half work from home, half in person.
I see.
Yeah.
If you get a job, will it be in person?
Most likely. If I work with like somewhat coding hybrid stuff, then I could take a remote job.
Interesting. Would you prefer a remote job or an in-person job?
I would prefer a remote job, but in person wouldn't be that bad. As long as I'm surrounded by coworkers I could like deal with.
Yeah. I can see you more on the remote side.
Yeah.
I can too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Deadass, my friends who show up in office though, like I have like 2 engineering friends. They said they just browse TikTok or like social media while at the job.
I mean, that's good, but at the same time, that's just lazy work.
Yeah. They're not doing much.
You know what's interesting to me though? You know in Japan, when people get a job, they stay for like a really, really long time. I'm talking about like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a cultural thing. They just do that. Any Japanese people, please correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I know, like Japanese people, that's just how their business culture works.
Interesting. I wonder why though. Maybe it's like a loyalty thing.
I think it's a loyalty thing. It's more like wherever, gave you an opportunity, you want to pay them back, maybe. But I don't know. It's just so interesting to see that. And like the US, like there are people job hopping every like year.
Yeah.
Like even my past company, I stayed for 2 years. I was like, damn, that's way too long.
Yeah.
But at a Japanese, if I was Japanese, I'd be like, shit, like I worked nothing.
Yeah. Imagine you get a fucking job at McDonald's. You're locked in for 10 years.
You're like, thank you so much for this opportunity.
I love flipping burgers.
No, but I think it's more for like corporate America. I think that's what the thing is. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I was talking to a Japanese coworker today, and he said he stayed at Walt Disney for 15 years.
Jeez.
Holy fuck.
And I was like, damn, bro, that's wild.
That's insane.
Yeah. He did say though, like the younger generation is like slowly shifting away from that though. Like they're like moving on to that. Ben, so you've never had a girlfriend?
Okay, no.
No, this is a serious question.
What do you mean?
Like, as someone who's never been in a relationship, right? Is it like you just never desired to be in the relationship, or was it like, or has it crossed your mind? You just haven't really acted on it.
I mean, it did cross my mind, but like not enough for me to like really want it.
Yeah. And on the flip side, you're a fucking simp. Like you guys are just on totally opposite spectrums.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more in the middle, but you and Ben
Yeah.
are just here and here. You got to learn more from him, and he's got to learn more from you.
That's
and you
true.
guys will meet in the middle.
Yeah. And then we date each other.
Okay.
Okay.
That's true, huh? We are on opposite ends.
Yeah, you fucking horn dog.
Yeah, AJ gets one reply from a girl. Ooh,
Oh, buddy.
ooh, girl. Let me drop everything I'm doing right now and reply to her.
Yeah, that's true. But when Ben sees like a hot girl who's like dancing up on him, he's like, I don't want this.
Yeah. A hot girl will literally ask him for his number. He's like, nah, it's only for the homies.
You're not funny. You're not a guy. I don't want it. Like, okay, like if you let's say you met a girl like now or whatever, and she's cute and whatever, and she matches your personality, would you get in a relationship, or you're just not looking for a relationship at all?
I mean, if I match her personality,
Yeah.
and also if she's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, like if everything links up, you would date this person.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't go out of my way to like find that individual.
So you're not like actively looking.
Yeah.
But
It's,
eventually you got to actively look.
yeah, it's gonna happen sometime, maybe this year, but
As someone who hasn't dated before, are there any like worries or concerns you have about being in a relationship?
well, I do always hear stories about like people having fights.
You don't like that?
Yeah, like anything that brings more drama, I really don't like.
But that's why you got to find a girl that doesn't give you drama.
Exactly.
Nah, but that's
but
like-
like it's
Yeah.
That's
it's all-
impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I feel like that's almost impossible.
Yeah, you're going to fight. If,
You're gonna fight.
no matter how compatible, like fighting is inevitable.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think fighting is inevitable, but if it's not like super serious fighting and you like grow together with the fighting, like then that's fine.
I think one thing I learned recently is even if you fight, as long as you guys have the same way you solve problems, like you guys solve problems the same way, it's fine. But if you guys solve problems differently,
Yeah.
like the way your mind works, it's not gonna work out.
Right. But I mean, you won't know that though until you actually get into it.
Yeah, you gotta get there first.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you get there, that's like something to consider.
Yeah. And like, I'm not saying you should get into a relationship right now. Like, I don't think anyone in their early 20s necessarily should right now. But if you do find the right one, then like you should at least try.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
How do you know who the right one is though?
He's got to get the experience.
I don't think that's an experience thing.
You don't think it's an experience thing?
I think you'll never know.
Yeah. But I think, with experience, you know more than you didn't know before. You know what I mean?
That's true, but with that logic, you're waiting till 70
That's valid.
to be a wise man and then you date. But it's like you can't do that. Damn, maybe everyone just settles. Shit.
Damn.
Maybe everyone just settles. Everyone that says they found the love of their lives, you're fucking cat. I don't believe you. Dump your boyfriend or girlfriend right now. This is your sign.
Wait, what do you think about like the people who start relationships in like middle school, high school, and they're still together though?
Like, if that's their person and that's their person, then that's all cool. But at the same time, like, you didn't really explore as much as you should have.
What if they're just pimping in 6th grade?
Yeah, he had 8 hoes.
He had hoes and then he cut it down to one in middle school.
This motherfucker had 10 6th graders, bro, lined up, all trying to give him cookies.
Yeah, fucking raw XD.
Yeah. His AAM chat was blowing the fuck up. And he's like, you know what? I'm done with this life. This is the one for me. 7th grade. Circle back
Man, let's
here.
unpack that.
Let's circle back here, Ben.
Okay.
Let's circle back here then. You think it's your relationship with your parents that is psych mode?
I thought you were being serious for a sec, but I was like, this is too funny. You think your childhood trauma has anything?
Yeah, Ben.
No, but actually on that, like my parents do not get along.
Oh.
Wow, there is something.
Wait,
to
there
unpack
is something
there.
to unpack there.
They
Okay.
just copy everything I said, but just with the 0.5 delay. My
Whoa.
reverb.
Reverb. Is there anything like growing up that kind of made you more resistant to being in a relationship?
I'd say so because my parents argued a lot in the household, and seeing two opposite genders always arguing kind of made me steer away from it.
That's interesting. Maybe it's not just that. Like maybe it's not that like your parents arguing. Like let's say you had parents that are like very loving, then maybe like you're more drawn to being in a relationship because of what your parents had on you.
Yeah.
You know? So like maybe it's not even just have to doing arguing. It's like maybe what environment you grew up in kind of shapes how you view relationships.
That's true.
I don't think that's a maybe. I think that's true.
It's true.
I think so.
Yeah, it's kind of evident from both my brothers though. Like they didn't really want to get into relationships in high school, which is normal for a person.
Right.
Wouldn't you say so?
Well, I mean, maybe not. Are they in relationships now?
I mean, my brother had like a short one, maybe like 2 to 3 months or something like that, but like
Right.
that's about it.
Right. I see. Oh, I think so. That's probably true. Because like my parents, like, I mean, they would argue, but like they definitely got along relatively well. But maybe that's why I'm more of a simp than seeing how my dad was. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it rubbed off on me. Low-key. But I don't know. I don't know. That's funny. Did your parents like argue like that or no?
Like sometimes. I don't think it was like, I don't know. I think it was a very normal relationship. I don't think they were like too loving, but they weren't like arguing either. It was
Right.
very normal.
Right.
I can't like pinpoint anything like crazy about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's normal for like Asian households to stay together just for their children though?
Yeah, I think that's valid.
Oh, that's very true.
No, I don't know if that's just Asian. I feel like that's just, dude, when you get married and you have a kid, I feel like at that point, like you're not living your life for your well, shit. Let me preface this by saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not married.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you get married and you have a kid, like after you have the kid, you're just living for the kid now.
Yeah.
Like they become your number one priority.
yeah.
Actually, I don't know, man. I think it depends on what like gender your kid is.
Really?
Dude, I feel like, I mean, my dad fucks with me.
Yeah.
He don't fuck with me like that if I was a girl though. Like,
Yeah.
if I was a girl, my dad would be like babying my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but my
yeah,
dad
yeah.
just like, like fucking figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I, like, it's like the mom, like your mom is like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she's the one that babies you.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like it's like it depends on the gender.
That's true. 'Cause-
I've literally asked my dad about this though. I'm like, if I were a girl, like, would you have treated me better? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, fuck you.
that's true because my mom definitely treats me like more of a baby than my dad did. Like, you know.
I think that's like the whole like mama's boy, like daddy's girl
Yeah.
like, thing though. You know, they're just more like protective over, you know, the other
the
gender.
opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
But you had all brothers. Like, was your mom like? Did you think that your parents had a different interaction with you?
Wait, sorry. Before you answer, but like going off that, you guys are both the youngest too. So there's a special type of relationship there with your parents.
That's true.
That is true.
But just answer both.
Well,
at the
answer
same
that
time.
first. Answer the both of them at the same time.
I'd say they treated me the same. Like I have no other reference to go off of. But yeah, they did they did say one time they were like, I wish we had a girl in the family, or my mom did at least. But
Oh, not even your
mom
dad.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Because like girls would typically be more helpful to the mom and all that, but like boys when they're teenagers, they get rebellious, very rebellious. You know what I mean?
I don't know about all that because my sister, when she was a teen, she fucking had all that emotional shit going on. You know what I mean? I think any teenager is emotional. Like,
But it's more like emotional, but they would still show more affection to their parents.
I think what it is that girls just mature faster than guys.
that's facts.
I think guys are dumb for a while, but at some point you mature enough where you think like, like these are my parents, I should like take care of them and shit.
Yeah,
Girls just hit that point faster.
that's valid.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. But like as the youngest, did you feel any difference as like a baby of the family?
They definitely didn't care as much about me because they went through my oldest brother and my middle brother.
Right.
That like they took a more hands-off approach compared to my other brothers.
Oh, so they weren't like in your shit as much.
Yeah. Even though they were still in my shit.
They said, fuck it, we're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the same for me too. Cause like I was the youngest. So like, I feel like they for sure viewed me as the baby. So like they would like, I don't think they did a hands-off approach, but they would do more of like like I would get things that my siblings wouldn't be able to get because I was the baby. I'm just.
So they took care of you more.
Okay, I think it's okay. Here's what it is. I think they took care of my oldest brother the most, or like they had a lot of that hands-on shit, and then my middle siblings didn't get as much, and then they came to me, and then they went back to that. You know, what I mean?
That's pretty standard though, right? I feel like a lot of families I know with 3, it like works like that. Like the middle is always the most neglected.
Yeah,
and then like the first one is like definitely more hands. I wouldn't say like got the most, but like they're the most hands. Like they're the most experimental because it's the first, but they're also the most hands-on.
Yes.
And I feel like by the third, they're like more hands-on, but they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. Basically, like they went through the guinea pig stage for the first 2 or 3 or whatever, and then you have the last one, and then they're like, all right, let's just give him this shit, but we know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
That isn't true for my family though, because they treated my middle brother with like a lot more.
Oh, they babied your
they
middle
babied him a lot.
But that's because Sean was just smarter.
That's
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, this guy's gonna carry us.
Yeah.
Oh, these other dudes are fucked.
Yeah. If I saw my like 6-year-old kid playing like Beethoven like Symphony Number 7, I'd be like, oh, dude, take all my money, bro. You're going to Harvard, bro. Like,
yeah. He definitely was a very hard worker and he's smart. Just like
So it's like an
combo.
investment. Like their stocks are higher than the other.
Might have been, bro.
Your brother was the Google and you're the fucking like GameStop.
Yeah, being the black sheep, man.
Yeah. But you were the only child. Was that like, I feel like all their attention was for you then, right?
yeah,
Did it feel, but you said you always wanted a sibling.
of course. Ask any only child that, I can promise you they'll say they wanted a sibling.
Really?
100%. I can almost guarantee it.
But would you say, someone told me about this, but like, would you say that it's true that like only children or only childs, I don't know how to say that, but if you're an only child, because you don't have siblings and you can't interact with people relatively your age, you're more social because you don't have that interaction at home, so you have to like find it elsewhere?
I don't know. I've heard like flip side. I've heard both sides. It's either like some people say like, yeah, like only children like are hella social, or some people say only children like super introverted because they don't know how to interact. I feel like both sides like can make sense.
Yeah.
You know, you can argue both sides, but I don't necessarily know what like is true. I think it really depends. See, the thing with only children is I think what weighs a big factor, since you don't have siblings, is your friends and your family. Like your parents. Sorry, your friends and your parents.
Yes.
Because those are the only two like reference points you have. Like for most people, it's friends, family, siblings.
Yeah.
Or friends, parents, siblings, you know.
Yeah.
But that's why like I feel like I got a lot of that like social interaction through friends. Like it was just like a sibling interaction through friends.
Let's see.
That's where I learned most of my like how to get along with people around my age.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Because if your parents are like coddling you all the time at home and you're an only child, you're probably more introverted because you're getting that social interaction from them rather than other people.
It depends though. Like it's like yeah, you have no one to talk to, but that could either make you introverted or just hella like you want to talk to people.
Right.
Because you're like fucking bored out of your mind, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it goes both ways. It really just depends on like what you're built like. All right, that was episode 8 of the Bella Boys podcast. Today we had a special guest, Benjamin O.
Benjamin O.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We will try to get a girl guest sometime soon. For now, you'll have to settle with Benjamin O.
Oh my God.
But yeah, anyways, that was episode 8. A bit random, but yeah, we'll be back next week with episode 9. Make sure you rate us on Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I remember what I wanted to tell you guys to do. Turn on your fucking notification bell.
Oh.
I didn't, dude, when people used to say that, like YouTubers, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, that don't matter.
Yeah.
But low key, like when I have my notifications on, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this video. So turn that shit on. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day.
Just peace out, Ben. Kiss the camera.
I'm good.